Hi guys, it's me, His Majesty. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the show. Please, by all means, hit that like button as you come in, and also make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. And if you want to become a member, please hit the join button. If you do not see the join button, it will be in the description box of this video and all of our videos as well. We'd like to thank you for joining us today, and we hope that you continue to join us. With that being said, walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness, and always remember, it's Team McRae all damn day.
Ooh, wait a minute. What's going on? Hey, that's Leon. Oh, I got another good picture for y'all. Look. That's Lawrence. Lawrence, and that is Littlefoot. That's the kitty cat name, Littlefoot. And lastly, we got Lips and Queen Ronnie. Yes. Oh, check this out. That's me and the baby. I little babies. I little babies. That's the little baby Jules. That's the little baby Jules. And you know what? I call her smiling. We took a picture of her. She was smiling. That's baby Jules. Yes, that's her. Okay, and there she goes again. There she goes again. That's Sapphire Jules. Sapphire Jules. Yes, yes. All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome one and welcome all to Pillow Talk. Yes, welcome to Pillow Talk, guys. I hope everybody had a great Monday. Today is Monday, right?
No.
What's today?
Monday.
You really trying to go to Beach City, ain't you?
I'm just saying.
You just really trying to go to Beach City. You trying to get beat in the face.
Who gonna do it?
Me.
Shut up, pal.
Child. You just trying to, your sarcasm, it just amazes me. It just amazes me how people want to get beat in the face.
Shut up, boo.
Y'all, Joseph is being mean to me, and I'm going to call Adult Protective Services on him. I'm going to call Adult Protective Services on him for being mean and cruel to the elderly. Yes. He is being mean. He's been being mean all day. But that's how he act when he on dialysis days. That's why I leave him alone. I don't say nothing to him. Because on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, he's a meanie. Did I ask you to do that? Why did you do that? See? There you go touching stuff. Now, if I break your motherfucking fingers...
You see, and then you wonder why I'm fucking mean to you.
You better stop.
Learn to talk to me the right way.
No, you better. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I need for you to do. I need for you to do something for me. Can you do me a favor?
Nope.
I need for you to do something.
Nope. I don't even want to know.
Actually, it's not even an ask.
I don't even want to know.
It's not even an ask. It's a demand.
Hey, Amani.
You will want to take
hey,
that.
Grateful Heart.
You will want to take
hey,
that vase.
Hey, hey, Margie, Bianca.
Is that your way of ignoring me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. But anyway, you will want to take that vase.
Bianca, you said it's your birthday.
I gotta remove the what you call it. Oh my gosh. Hey everybody. As y'all can see, this one is in his little nasty mood. And he feel like being
No.
nasty and rude while I'm talking and saying hello to people.
Hey, Grateful Heart, happy birthday, boo. I forgot to get my ice cream. Damn it. I forgot to get my ice cream. Go get me some ice cream.
We're not getting off to a very good start.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. But I'm going to try to put myself in a different mood because I don't want to appear or come off as being callous in any type of way because you know what happens when that happens. It takes us right back to where we were. So, with that being said, guys, hello and welcome once again to Pillow Talk. I am His Majesty, and that's Joseph right there. I hope everybody had a great Monday. I believe today is Monday, but I hope everybody had a great Monday. As for myself, my day was pretty eventful. Got up this morning. Oh my goodness, it was so difficult sleeping last night, but I was able to get some sleep. Woke up this morning, took Joseph to dialysis, came back home, did some cleaning, and what else did I do?
We black.
I don't have nothing to do with that. Hold on.
We just black. All right, now y'all can see us.
I've been aggravated all day.
Hey, Cocoa Butter Barbie. Why?
First, we get to the grocery store, and then my Cash App won't work because Cash App is having technical difficulties. So I get to the register to try to pay for my groceries and was not able to pay for my groceries. Okay, because I could not unlock my Cash App. That was the catalyst to everything. Well, at least when I got home, I was able to make myself a turkey sandwich and relax. And
Say hi to your girl. The only way you can.
hey, Ma'am Melissa, how you doing, Ma'am Melissa? Hey, Joshua. Hey, Grateful Heart.
They came home at 8 and went to sleep.
And hey, Played It by C. Hello to everybody in the comments.
Your son is right there.
Hey, Monte.
Hey, Lips
And hey,
and hubby.
everybody. And hey to everybody in the comments section. Hey, Lips. Hey, hubby. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're moving. Can't wait to get there. We're just days. We're just days from being in Virginia. I'm in Virginia. In Georgia. We're just days away from being in Georgia. And
Happy
I
birthday.
am so excited. Happy birthday to Grateful Heart. Y'all, we are celebrating Grateful Heart's birthday. Tonight's show is dedicated to Grateful Heart. Happy birthday. Now, I know Joseph and her, they had made some deal where they were supposed to have ice cream together. Unfortunately, Joseph did not remember. I would have gotten ice cream from the grocery store if you had
Right. I was supposed to
reminded me.
get vanilla Swiss almond.
But with that being said, what we'll do tomorrow is we will get some ice cream tomorrow, and Grateful Heart and Joseph will share a spoon full of ice cream. How about that? But in the meantime, happy birthday to you, Grateful Heart. Happy birthday to you. Did you guys like the pictures that I showed you? Did you like the pictures? Those are, I'm so, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of my niece, my great niece. Well, she's my great niece. I mean, that's my niece's daughter. Her name is Sapphire Jewel, and she is the most adorable thing that you ever want to meet in your life. I was able to go over there because all the kids were going, like all my nieces and nephews got. Well, all my great nieces and nephews were dressed up for Halloween. And it seems like yesterday my sister was dressing my nieces and nephews for Halloween. But anyway, my great nieces and nephews were dressed for Halloween, and I didn't get a chance to see all of them. Because most of my great nieces and nephews, they're a little older now, and so they don't do the Halloween costume and thing like that. But the babies do. Like Tylen, he dressed up as a ninja today. And even little Sapphire Jules had her little Halloween costume on. I'm gonna post that picture to my community wall. She was dressed up as a little skeleton. She had a little skeleton one piece that my niece put on her. She was so adorable, and she's such a happy baby, isn't she, Joseph?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't cry or nothing. Joseph met her for the first time today. I brought her to the car, and Joseph got a chance to hold her. Oh my God, I just want to take her and say, Joseph, okay, let's go. I just want to speed off and just take her with me, um, and steal her. But she don't cry. She's like not really a crier. The only time she really like cries is when you like lay her down on the bed. She likes to be held. But of course, you know what that means. She's spoiled. That's what it means. She's spoiled. So, she's a spoiled little baby because my niece always, you know, carries her, and she's always, what you say, then you say, my niece she listens to my niece's heartbeat, because in when my niece is at home, she don't lay her in the crib or lay her on the bed. My niece is just very protective of that. And she lays the baby on her chest. And so Jules is always going to sleep to her heartbeat, you know. Um, and I asked my niece, I said, why you don't never put the baby in the crib, or nothing like that. She said, well, Uncle Cree, she said, I'll lay her next to me sometimes. She said, but I get so nervous, because I hear so much about babies dying from SIDS and stuff like that. But of course, you know what that is, guys. Sudden infant death syndrome. Um, there are hundreds upon thousands of deaths, of SIDS deaths per year. And, they don't have an explanation as to why it happens. But, if you are a new mother and you have a newborn, you know, um, it's really best to keep your crib as clear as you possibly can, because based on their research of SIDS, a lot of babies die from it because it's like a suffocation, I think, right?
Because they put them on their stomach.
Yeah, they put them on their stomach, and they can also suffocate from all the teddy bears and things that are surrounding their crib. So it's best when you have a crib, when you put your baby in the crib, to make sure it's clear of all debris and toys and things like that. And their babies have been known to die at age 5 and 6 from SIDS. So it doesn't have it doesn't have an age limit. You know what I'm saying? So, you really have to just watch your baby. Just watch your baby.
Grateful Heart, is this a milestone birthday or
Yes.
just a regular birthday?
Yes, if you don't mind us asking, what age will you be? If you don't want to say what your age is, that's fine. But I just thought I'd ask, because some people just don't like telling their age. I'm proud of my age, child. I'll be 55 in December. Yes. And did you know, Joseph, most cell phone companies offer you a discount now if you're 55 or older? They give you 50% off. You get 50% off of your bill if you are over the age, if you're 55 or over. As I was shopping around today, I've been shopping around for a new,
Well, then that would make sense
what? What's that?
to do.
What?
What the? We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Well, what happens is, we'll see what's happening now is I was shopping around. So I was on the phone with T-Mobile today, and they offered me a plan. They said, well, Mr. McRae, you can get up to 8 lines of service. And, but, of course, I only have 2 lines, which is me and Joseph. But they said the cost would be $140. And I said, oh, well, that's not really bad. It's about $40 more than what I'm paying now for my cell phone service. However, if I were to wait until December, when my birthday came around, I would get my cell phone service at only half of that, which is, I believe, is it $70?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, $70. It would be $70 a month, because I am eligible for the senior discount. I like that word. I like that word. I like being a senior. I can go to IHOP and get me a senior discount. Excuse me, is there a senior discount? Yes, I love the senior discount. I can go to Marshall's and get the senior discount. I can go to McDonald's and get the senior discount. Yeah, yeah,
Duncan.
yeah, yeah. I can go to Dunkin' Donuts. I can go to Dunkin' Donuts and get the senior discount. But that's only at participating Dunkin' Donuts, because there's a lot of them that don't participate, especially in people hotels and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. They don't participate in stuff like that. But go. I can get me a senior discount everywhere. So I'm just looking so forward to turning 55. Oh God, I'm so elated. Maybe I can get a senior discount in the amusement park, and then you can get on all the rides. And then I can go to the food court and get my turkey leg. Maybe they get my turkey leg. They give me my turkey leg 50% off. Hmm?
Probably you only get a turkey leg at fairs, not amusement parks.
They do. They have them at Great Adventure.
Mm.
They had turkey leg. They got them at Dollywood.
Mm.
Oh, we got to go to Dollywood when we get down there. You know that, right? We won't be far from
You
Dollywood.
getting on the rides?
I can get on the rides at Dollywood. Dollywood rides are really not that, Dollywood, they only have one roller coaster. But they have magnificent water rides at Dollywood. And Dollywood is like a family oriented place. And the one thing that I love about Dollywood is that um they mostly have a lot of entertainment. Like if you go to Dollywood, they do like the celebration of nations, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they have all different types of performances there, of different acts from all around the world. They have like acrobatics, they have country music, they have Russian dancers, they have Spanish dancers, they have Dutch dancers. They call it. I forgot what they call it. They call it the nation of something. I forget, but they have a festival of nations or something like that they do every year at Dollywood. And then, of course, you see a lot of historical things at Dollywood. Like she actually has the actual house that she grew up in on her amusement park, and it shows you house very small and meager accommodation she lived in as a child. Um, and they have, I believe they used to have a petting zoo. They have an animal park, and then Dollywood also has a water park. There, yes, yes. And you know what? It's really not all that expensive. I believe you can get a season pass. I don't know exactly how much the season pass is now, but I remember when I first went to Dollywood, my boyfriend and I at the time, we got a season pass for $35 for the whole season. And then one of the other great things about Dollywood is Pigeon Forge. Pigeon Forge, have you ever heard of Pigeon Forge before?
Mm-mm.
Pigeon Forge is like a place where it's kind of like Vegas. People come from all around the world to get married at Pigeon Forge. And because it's so beautiful there, it's so nice and country oriented. Oh my God, they have all different types of restaurants and eateries and food. Am I right, Lips? I don't know if Lips wants to type in the chat, but they have all different types of places to eat. They have you actually can take a helicopter ride in Pigeon Forge, and you can go and you can see all the festival lights. Because Christmas is a big thing down in Pigeon Forge, and so it's very decorative there. Um, there's a lot of historical country memorabilia there, like the car from the Dukes of Hazzard
Mm-hmm.
is actually housed there. Um, there's so many other things, like you'll see Andy Griffith, remember Andy Griffith? You'll see their police car there. And racing is a big thing in Tennessee. It's a very big thing in Tennessee for some reason. So you'll see a lot of race cars there. There's a lot of beautiful hotels to stay in there. Oh, also you can actually rent a cabin and stay in a cabin for the weekend if you like. It's fun. Pigeon Forge is just fun, you know. But yeah, we got to get there next year. Next year we can probably rent like a big log cabin. Maybe me and you and hubby and Lips. Maybe we can rent like a big cabin and stay there, for the weekend or something like that. I don't know if Lips and hubby would be open to that, but that would be really, really great.
It would.
Yeah.
Hey, William. Hey, Cole.
Hey
Hey,
Cole.
Trishana. And Grateful Heart. 47 is a good
Oh
age.
yeah, you young baby. She's a
47
young
is
baby. She's
definitely a
still a
good
baby.
age.
You still a baby, sweetheart. You still a baby. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Yes, you ain't no senior like me, but enjoy it. Well, how old? She said 47?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you still a baby. Yeah, you still a baby, sweetheart. Yes. She could still go out to the club and dip it and do it. Yes.
All right, Melissa. Helicopter ride would be fun.
You ain't never been on a helicopter before?
No.
Oh my God, it's so fun. It's so fun to get on a helicopter. I love getting on a helicopter. Um, yes, and Uh, I mean, and there's helicopters all over Pigeon Forge. You can take a helicopter just about any place. But like I said, a lot of people take the helicopter rides to in the sky to see all the beautiful lights that you can see, at night at Pigeon Forge. Um, oh, and the food. Oh my God, the food is like beyond. Oh God, it's just beyond what you can believe. They have all different types of eateries down there. But most Southern folks, they like eating steak, country fried steak. A lot of Southern people love eating at buffets. Shout out to Ryan's. Ryan's, you ever heard of Ryan's before?
Mm-mm.
Ryan's is a buffet restaurant that runs through the Bible Belt, like Tennessee and South Carolina, and Texas. Ryan's is like it's kind of like Golden Corral.
It's a buffet.
Yeah, it's a buffet, but there you get like when they give you a steak child, they'll give you no little thin piece of steak like that. They give you a piece of steak child like this, and you can get it done any way you want. They have all different types of food. They have fried chicken. They got collard greens, mashed potatoes. They got chitterlings. They got all different types of food there.
Hey, Deborah.
They got all different types of food there. I love Ryan's. They used to have Shoney's in the South, but a lot of the
I
Shoney's
had Shoney's
restaurants
before.
have closed. Now, Shoney's used to be known for
And
breakfast.
Charlie Brown's.
I never heard of Charlie Brown's, but I've heard of Shoney's.
I know
I've been to
there's
Shoney's.
well, I had Charlie Brown's when I was in Georgia.
Have you ever had Shoney's breakfast?
No.
Oh my God, their breakfasts are amazing. You get the little mini silver dollar pancakes, so you can get the mini silver dollar waffles. They have sausages and bacon, and they have just all different types of breakfast food. You name it, they got it. They also Shoney's used to be known for. Oh, excuse me. Shoney's used to be known for what they call breakfast casserole. Have you ever heard of that before? Well, a breakfast casserole consists of eggs. It consists of all your breakfast foods. You can make it with eggs and sausage, and it's topped off with hash browns. So imagine having a layer of sausage, right? Sausage links, and then having a layer of scrambled eggs, and then a layer of hash browns. And you take it and you put some cheese on top. You put your yellow American cheese on top, and put it in the oven. And it is delish. I gotta make it for you. I'm gonna make it for you when we move. It's called breakfast casserole. Yes.
Monte know about Charlie Brown.
Oh, he do. He do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there used to be Monte. Do you know of a place called Fiddler's Chicken and Biscuits? Have you ever heard of them before, Joseph? Fiddler's Chicken and Biscuits is kind of like, what's that other chicken place you like?
Bojangles.
It's kind of like Bojangles, but their biscuits are out of this world. They are like out of this world. They're like the buttermilk biscuits, but they're so soft and nice and piping hot on the inside. And you put, oh God, these biscuits, and they have just the right amount of salt on them and the right amount of butter. Oh God, they're just so good. The biscuits taste like Grandma made them. Did you not? They taste just like Grandma made them.
And Grateful Heart, today was a dialysis day, so that's why.
Now, also, you know what I wanted to talk about tonight? I wanted to talk about all the great eateries in Georgia that you said that you wanted to introduce me to. Now, one of the things I will tell you that I'm looking forward to, and I hope I don't get tired of it, is I'm looking forward to the fact that Church's Chicken will be available to me. I have not had Church's Chicken since I was a kid. And we were told, because Church's Chicken used to be in the north. We used to have Church's Chicken here in New Jersey and New York, but we were told that Church's Chicken was owned by the
Mm-hmm.
we were told that. I don't want to say it because I don't want us to get a strike or anything like that. But we were told that Church's was owned by a particular group of people, which are negative. And so that's why they were actually shut down. We were told that's why they were shut down. But of course, we found that not to be true. There actually is one Church's Chicken here in New Jersey, and it's in North Newark, over by Branchwood Park.
Mm-hmm.
It's over there. Yes, I'm looking forward to Church's Chicken. Now, you told me
I'm looking
about
forward to Bojangles.
you told me about the pizza. You keep telling me about this pizza place, Marco's Pizza. Yes, you keep telling me about this place. I've never really, because it sounds like it's like a franchise. Is it a franchise pizza type place? I've never heard of Marco's before. I've heard of like Domino's Pizza, and I've heard of Pizza Hut, but I've never heard of Marco's. So their pizza is really good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can you get like all the different toppings you want
Yeah,
on
you
there?
never saw Lips videos where he do just the toppings and not the pizza from Marco's?
No, he does the toppings. What do you mean?
You can get like the toppings.
You can buy the toppings?
Yeah, all melted up
Without the pizza?
without the pizza.
Really?
It's like a bowl. It's like
Oh, kind of
they
like
call it a pizza bowl, like Domino's and all the rest of them now.
Oh.
So whatever you want on top of your pizza would be in the bowl
Uh-huh.
without the pizza. You just eat the cheese and the meat and the
Uh-huh.
whatever you put on your pizza.
Really?
Hmm
That's
And they have
interesting.
Alfredo. Well, they have like Alfredo. They have
Mm-hmm.
like a mushroom one, a meat lovers, where all the meats that would be on top of the pizza
Mm-hmm.
be in the bowl, melted
Now,
with
do
the
they just
cheese.
sell pizza? Do they have any other different types of things? Like, do they
I
have appetizers
believe they.
like breadsticks and stuff
I
like that?
believe they do.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because of course, when I went, they didn't have the pizza bowl things.
Okay.
They only had pizza, and I want to say they had breadsticks back then.
Mm-hmm.
But don't forget that was 2015.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Wow. I'm definitely looking forward to trying them then.
oh, Marco's got
What
some good
about
pizza.
guys? Now, anybody that live in Georgia, could y'all please tell me where they have the best coffee? Because that's what I'm going to be in search for. I mean, I love Dunkin' Donuts. I know they have Dunkin' Donuts in Georgia. Praise God. Praise Jesus. I know they have Dunkin' Donuts
And
there.
Starbucks.
But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Starbucks. But I'm looking for a place where I can get my coffee and it's not so expensive. Because Dunkin' Donuts coffee can be just a little bit pricey. It costs like $3.29 for a extra large coffee, cream, and sugar. So I mean, if I can go, like, remember when I lived? Oh God, when we lived, I'm telling you, the one thing that saddened me about leaving Rome, New York, was they had the best coffee. I used to be able to get coffee for $1. You guys hear me? Oh, my glasses are dirty. I was able to get coffee for $1, and in Rome at the gas station at the fast track. And when I tell you their coffee was better than Dunkin' Donuts, you would not believe it. Their coffee was better than Dunkin' Donuts. Remember, Joseph? I used to go
Mm-hmm.
get $1. It was $1.
All
It was only
night
$1
long.
all night long, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I kid you not. I used to get up at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and go buy me a cup of coffee and pay the girls. Yes, I did. People ask me, people always say to Joseph Tripper, why Jamel drink coffee like that? It don't keep him up. No, coffee don't keep me up like that. It don't keep me wide awake like that. It just doesn't. I've never been one to. Now, can I say that it gives me energy? Yeah, it does because it does give me a lot of energy. Um, and I'm just, oh God, I just love coffee to death. And but I would really like to know if any of you guys out there, any of you guys that live in Georgia, in the Atlanta area, or in Georgia period, that can shout me out and let me know, are there any good gas stations where I can get a good cup of coffee? Please don't say Speedway, because Speedway coffee is nasty.
Cole said racetrack.
Racetrack?
Mm-hmm.
That's, what is that, a gas station?
It's kind of like fast. Where you was getting $1 coffee
Uh-huh.
at Speedway.
And about how much is the coffee there, Cold, do you know?
QT might have good coffee. I never had their coffee, but they might have good coffee.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, if I can get me a good cup of coffee for Azula, I'll be in the house. I will
That's
be in
why
the
I
house.
said that shit been done sale.
What?
$1 coffee.
Really?
Child, half the time his coffee was free.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was such a good customer that the girls at the gas station would give me free coffee at night. So I used to just go in there and fill my cup up and then just leave. They'd be like, "Okay, Mr. McRae, we'll see you later." Because I was, and then on Fridays they used to have free coffee Fridays. So on Fridays, I would get free coffee anyway,
All day long.
all day long. So I went on a coffee run like every other hour.
All day long he was getting coffee. To me, racetrack is better than QT.
Okay, okay. I gotta check them out, Cole.
I never had QT coffee, so I was just guessing. Because QT slushies are not to be fucked with, honey. Love me a QT slushy,
Yes,
honey.
girl, I had the coffee hookup. I always had the coffee hookup. And y'all, let me tell you something. I'm truly blessed. I know I'm truly blessed. I've been telling Joseph this all the time. Child, I ain't got driver's license at first and be driving, child, and the police officers. I'm just always able to make friends with the police wherever I go. I always make friends with the police officers because I know what to say. I just really know how to charm them. I ain't doing that. When I go to Georgia, I ain't gonna be driving without my driver's license. I'm gonna be driving. I'm gonna get my license when I get there. But for some reason I'm just able to charm police officers. Like, I'm able to make conversation with them because we share so much in common. My dad was a police officer, so I know police officer lingo. I know, what they like and what they don't like and stuff like that. So, and as soon as I tell them that my father was a police officer, they're like, oh, okay. And they're just nice to me. Hmm.
It's just hard.
Hmm.
It's just hard.
Oh, with that right there? Yeah, I see
Mm-hmm.
it. I see it. I see it. So, you guys got any questions for us tonight? We're looking for you guys to ask questions too. And also, let me do this. I've been wanting to do this. Where's it at? I'm going to do it too. Where is it? Why can't I find it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm hitting the wrong thing, Papa. Okay, here we go. Now, can we put, can we?
Now you gotta send it to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't do that. Give me your phone.
Mm-mm.
Hmm? How am I gonna send it to you?
You can't
Hmm.
unless you're using my phone.
Okay, I know how to
It's
do it.
gonna put you in
I know
it
how to do it. I know
twice.
how to do it. I know how to do it. Okay, here we go. There we go. And there we go right here. What I decided to do tonight is because I want to hear from you guys. I want to see how many of y'all ain't shy. So what we're gonna do is, why, Joseph? Why can't I copy and paste? Yes. So Joseph just put the StreamYard link in the comments section. So I don't want you guys, and I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear y'all trying to be shy. I want y'all to come up on the panel, and if you have a question for the McRae Kings, then you can ask us a question. Now, you ain't come here asking, y'all know how to act. I ain't got to tell y'all how to act and stuff like that. But the link is in the comments section, okay? The link is here for you guys to just click on the link and you're backstage, okay? So, with that being said, also, gotta give a shout out because she's on right now. Shout out to Babe Nation, Phi Bay, and Babe Nation. She's doing a video about Tracy tonight. I gotta go back. I gotta go over there and see that because when Phi Bay does videos on Tracy, it's always fun. So shout out to Phi Bay and Babe Nation. Yes, shout out to you guys over there. And
We're moving Saturday, Deborah.
Yes, we're moving. We're moving Saturday. We're definitely moving Saturday. We're just getting things, and it's just been a task getting things in motion. And it appears like everything crazy is happening all of a sudden. Like just I told you, I gotta go to the doctor. You see these,
Mm-hmm.
you see what's going on with my legs and stuff. I gotta go to the doctor and just make sure and get everything checked out. We gotta, oh God, I gotta make sure that I have refills on everything and that I pick up my refills of my medication because my next doctor's appointment won't be until the 25th of November. That's when I will meet my new primary care physician. Yay! Which I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna be meeting my new primary care physician in November in Georgia, and I don't know. I have to find it. Well, you said that you were going to help me with the kidney doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to that. Now, tell Joseph, tell the crazy thing they told you today, what they wanted to require you to do before going to this new dialysis center that you're going to,
And then we take a COVID test 2 days before.
which is impossible because we're moving on Saturday, and your next date, official date to go to dialysis, isn't until that Monday. So how are you, unless you go to the emergency room, going to take a two COVID tests?
I have no idea.
You think we're gonna have to go to the emergency room and do it?
I have no idea.
Well, we
They
may have.
should tell me Wednesday.
Yeah, well, we may have to go to the emergency room and get it done.
Somebody backstage.
Oh, it's somebody
And
back. Oh,
Grateful Heart says you got on her Smurf shirt tonight.
yes, yes, she loved my Smurf shirt. Oh, let's see. Okay,
The top
here we
one.
go. All right, well, all right.
Just XL.
I got it. Well, all right, you're on. You are on with the McRae
What?
Kings. Who am I speaking with?
You're talking with Deborah Henderson.
Hey, Deborah, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I listen. I can't show my face. I look too bad, and mother don't go out like that.
Listen, it's
But
okay, girl. Let me tell you something. I understand. I don't like showing my face either when I'm not looking my very best. So we understand. Listen, y'all. If y'all want to come up, you're not required to show your face. You can just be present, and that's it. That's good enough for us. But welcome to the channel, Deborah, and
thank
welcome,
you.
welcome
I've
to the
been
show.
listening to you guys for quite a while, and I just love you two. I tell you.
Really?
Um, I really, really do. And your move to now, are you going to? I don't want you to give me the exact address, but what city do you guys plan on moving to? It's,
Well, we will be in Stone Mountain.
oh, I have
Yes.
my brother is in Stone Mountain, and he's a masseuse and
Oh,
all
really?
that stuff. And I plan on I haven't visited in so long, but when I come, I want to take you guys out to dinner or something, if you
Oh,
don't
that
mind.
would be great. That would
Oh,
be
thank
great. And we
you.
would love to meet your brother. He said he's in Stone Mountain.
Yes, he's in Stone Mountain. Yeah.
Okay, now based on what I've been told Stone Mountain is pretty huge. Is it a big place, Joseph? I've
Jay.
been told that it's it's like Stone Mountain is really a big place,
Yeah,
but
it is.
based on what I've seen of it, it really does look like it's big, but it's just so down home and country, and I'm just looking forward to. I'm so excited.
I'm excited for the both of you. Now, I
Thank
do
you.
know Stone Mountain, I prefer that to Atlanta. I'm just going to be honest about it.
Oh, really?
You know,
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
yeah.
where are you? Where you live at?
I live in a place called Stockton, California. I'm from San Francisco.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm
I was
from San
trying to get
Francisco.
Joseph to move out to California before we made the decision to move to Georgia.
Really?
Joseph, yeah, Joseph talking about he don't want to go out there because he don't want to get caught up in no earthquake.
Now, you,
Mm-mm.
Joseph. Now, you guys
Mm-mm.
on that East Coast, and you know, well, I lived in Florida for about 20, a little over 20 years, and I
Uh-huh.
went through the hurricanes, you know.
Okay.
And come on, it's going to be something somewhere, you know.
Yes.
But
I will do a hurricane. I will not do a tornado or earthquake. Those two
Well, I
things.
told him I
Mm-mm.
was like Joseph. I was like, listen. I said we all got to go somewhere. I said we got to go through the big one. The big one might happen. You never know. They had a big old earthquake over here on the East Coast one time. Sure, we might luck out. I mean, we
hey,
might get
listen,
unlucky and have a
that's
big old
right.
earthquake in Georgia.
Now,
You
is it,
know?
you know what, it could hit anywhere actually, because the whole world really, there's faults all over the place in the United
Yes.
States and
Yes.
everywhere,
Yes.
you know. So don't talk about my state like that. I had big fun when I was growing up in San Francisco. This was during the
Really?
70s,
Uh-huh.
and early 80s, but the 70s were it. I'm telling you, I had. Have you guys ever heard of a what is his name? He's a singer. Well, he was
Sylvester.
Sylvester. Let me tell
He grew up in that area, in the Bay Area. He
you,
was
did.
very well known there,
Yeah,
because him and several other people he would perform with. I mean, they did like they really broke a lot of lines when it came to the LGBTQ there.
they honest. He honestly did, and he doesn't get the recognition I feel that he deserves because I partied with Sylvester, and let me tell you, they had it was like and it wasn't, New York has its historical movement too when it comes
Hmm.
to that.
Right.
But there was a club called the Shed, and baby, we partied like I don't know what. We had a great time, and that's where me and my cousin would go. We would party with the gay group,
Really,
and
really.
that's where we had our most fun. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Sylvester is very much loved here on the East Coast, and I too used to party with Sylvester. I'm telling my age, but I too used to party with Sylvester a lot at this club here called Paradise Garage, and also there was another place that he would perform all the time called Better Days and the Palladium.
Oh,
So
I've heard of that one.
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. So I partied with him a lot. I also knew him personally. I'll never forget the days when he became ill,
Yeah.
and he became afflicted with HIV and AIDS. How very ill he was all the time. But the one thing that I enjoyed, well, the one thing that I really honored about him was, no matter how sick or ill he was,
Hmm.
he kept on. He kept on. He still wanted to perform, and he did. He performed until his last day. He really did. He
Yeah.
actually had a performance scheduled at the Apollo the night that he passed
Oh,
away. Yeah.
oh, I didn't know that. Okay,
Hmm.
that's
Hmm.
yeah, I wasn't aware of that. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So
telling you.
he's very much loved here on the
He's
East Coast. Now, I don't
okay.
know,
Yeah.
because I really wasn't a part of the movement over on the West Coast, but I always thought that he got the recognition that he deserved on the West Coast simply because, San Francisco was like a big hub for gay men and women,
Well,
you
that's
know.
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
so I'm shocked to find out from you saying what you said, that he did not get the recognition that he so well deserved.
No,
But
he really does not. And his legacy is, forgotten on the youth of today.
yeah, well, yeah, most definitely, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
If you say Sylvester to most of these young children today, they'd be looking at you like, who?
Yeah, they'll say, "Oh, you mean RuPaul?" I'm saying,
Yeah,
"No, I'm talking
yeah.
about." Or if you really want to go back, Little Richard.
Right, right, exactly. Well,
If you,
and speaking of RuPaul spent quite a few years out there in the Bay Area.
yes, he did.
Yes, yeah, yeah. That was where RuPaul really got his start, kind of out there in the Bay Area and in
Mhm.
California. He was performing a lot and used to frequent a lot of those nightclubs there and do a lot of drag shows
Mhm.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love those shows. I was listening to some of his music yesterday, which is why I was bringing him up. But you know what? You guys have a T-shirt on your store in your store. Doesn't it
Mhm.
does it say "Dare to be different"?
Yes, yes. That
Okay,
is our entertainment group.
okay. Now I used to have this sign on the wall when my children were growing up, and that's exactly what it said. So I said, that would be a good,
Really?
yes, dare
Really?
different.
I
And
remember when I came up with that term, I thought it was so unique. I really did. I thought it was so
yeah,
unique. And I thought that, no one ever heard of it before, because people ask me all the time, what is Dare to be Different? You
yeah,
know.
I
Um,
understand it.
yeah,
I
oh, do
understand.
you? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you understand it because Dare to Be Different does not have a gender. It
No, it
it
doesn't.
it
It
does
has
not have a
nothing to
gender at
do with
all. Dare to Be
gender.
Different is more than just about, being gay or lesbian.
Sure.
It's about you just pushing the envelope. It could be about you just looking different than others. It could be about you just standing out in the crowd. It could be about you melting in the crowd.
That's
It
right.
could be about that red shirt that you have on, or that beautiful red hat that you have on, or a nice pair of shoes, that
That's
you have
right.
on with a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, and you're just walking in the supermarket. That's daring to be different. When you go to the supermarket with your mink coat on,
That's
kind of
and I
stuff.
used to dress differently, and I still do at times, but I do what I feel, and
Mhm.
I think not enough of us do that. But I thought this would be a great Christmas gift for my three children because
Uh-huh.
that's something that I try to instill. And baby, they have dared. Sometimes it gets on my nerves, but I still love who they are because they
Okay.
are themselves, and that makes me happy. And
Okay.
anyone who can accomplish that, I appreciate that and I honor that. So that's
Yes.
something I want to do for them for
Most
Christmas.
definitely. So I hope
Mhm.
that you found something in our Dare to Be Different store to your liking. We have
Yes, I have.
so many different pieces of merchandise there
Yes, you
within
do.
the Dare to Be Different. We have leggings and sweatsuits and t-shirts, and we have all different types of merchandise under the Dare to Be Different logo. So yeah.
Well, you know what? Why don't you start to speak on that a little more, so people can be attracted to because you guys never really mention it. I'm
Yeah, we
talking to
never
you too,
yeah.
Joseph.
Yeah, you're
You're
right.
right. We don't.
Yeah, we really don't. You know what? Up until this point, we really haven't really mentioned Dare to Be Different simply because it was our intention to have like a launch
Oh,
celebration for Dare to
mm,
Be Different. And we've been trying to get it off the ground for the past 2 years. But with COVID and things being so
oh,
busy, we've just been dropping the ball on it. But we do have the Dare to Be Different boutique that we,
I
tell
love
people
it.
about. Yes.
Yeah, I've been
And
meaning to mention that to you
mhm.
guys. I
Yeah.
I love that slogan.
Yes. Thank you so much. We
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you so very,
I'm
very
not
much.
going to hold you any longer. Thank you guys for allowing me to speak with you. And
Yes, and thank you so much for your bravery in coming up because it's very rare that when we
I'm
drop the link
old to be
that we get
shy.
people to come up and speak with us. But we appreciate your presence. We really do appreciate your
Well, thank
presence, and
you.
thank you so much. We hope that the next time we drop the link that you come up and speak with us as well. And we
Yeah,
hope
I'll
that you can.
try.
Yes, and we hope that you continue to watch our show. And don't forget, make sure that
Hmm.
you share us out. Share us with everybody that you could possibly share us with.
Oh,
Tell your
you know what?
friends
I
about the
forget to
McRae
do
Kings.
that. Uh,
Yes,
I will do that.
yes,
I forget
Thank
yes,
about
you.
that.
yes. Thank you
I
so very,
really
very
do.
much. But
And you
we'll
there
let you
still
go.
all
I'm,
right.
what you say?
I said I was just telling Joseph to take care. I know the struggle he's going through. I
Oh
have
yeah,
several family members as well as you. And
yeah.
you guys take care. I love you. You guys are my babies. So,
Oh,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. We
all right.
appreciate you. Thank you, Deborah. You have a great night.
You too. All right.
Talk
Goodbye.
to you
Bye
soon.
bye.
Bye bye.
You have to hang this up. I don't know how to do this.
Yeah,
How do you do this?
what I think
Get
what all
away.
you have to do is
All you
just
gotta
X out
do.
of it. That's
Oh, I
all.
see it. Okay.
You
Bye.
see it? All
Share
right.
thing.
All right. That was Deborah. Oh my gosh. It felt so great talking to one of the subscribers. I get so excited when we talk to subscribers. Now, guys, remember the link is in the comment section. You may have to scroll back. I don't know if Joseph want to put it in the comment section again, but if you want to scroll back and click the link, then click the link. And if you have any questions, please, by all means, ask us any questions that you. Am I talking too much, Joseph?
Hmm?
Am I talking too much?
You doing your thing.
Yeah, but am I talking too much?
I'm not
Because
gonna
I,
say
I
too
I tell Joseph he
much.
always got to tell me when I be
I'm not gonna
talking too
say
much.
too much. I'm gonna say a lot, but not too
Yeah,
much.
I know I'm talking a lot because I get so excited I get so excited
You
when
went from being angry to just running your mouth. So
yeah,
I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
let him go.
But I'm
At
learning.
least he's not angry.
It's a work in progress.
No,
It's
but
a
I'm
work in
saying at
progress.
least he's not angry.
Yeah, it's a work in
So
progress.
I was letting you go.
It's a work in progress. I'm
I'm not
telling you.
mad at it.
I'm working on myself these days. I
I'm,
really
you
am.
know, look, Melissa. So now we down to one.
One what?
Melissa, all my nails done came off.
Yeah, all his
I
nails
need the
done came
clipper
off.
because this
Oh,
I can
child,
put
what
your
the
eye
hell is
out.
that?
I can put your eye out with that.
Child, it look like a it looked like some type of butter knife or something, child. You
I
need a
can
nail
put your
clipper?
eye out with that. Yeah, I need that when we done.
Yeah, yeah, because that looked terrible.
I need, but I want them off anyway.
That looked
So,
terrible.
hey, Melissa
But y'all, as
Mosley.
y'all can see, I'm working on
Hey, Brenda.
myself. I
I'm
really
sorry.
am. I'm working on myself. I'm trying to stay in control of my temper. I'm trying to even, I'm like right now, I'm trying to really um, um, limit myself when it comes to things like being upset or being angry and stuff. I don't like being angry. I don't like being aggravated. I don't like being frustrated. So, I'm learning how to let things go. I'm learning how to get in my feelings about whatever I need to get in my feelings about. But then I'm also learning that, Tramel, let go. Let go. It's okay for you to let go.
Yeah, you're doing a good
You
job.
think I'm doing a good job? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm so proud of myself. Let me pat myself on the back. Yeah.
You're doing a good job.
Yeah. Pat myself on the back for that. Thank you so much. I am. I'm,
Cry
I'm really
grateful
working on
heart. Enjoy
myself.
the rest of your birthday.
Yes. Enjoy the rest of your birthday, Grateful Heart. Oh, I need something to drink. I'm parched.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. Look, Melissa. I told you. I told you. Look at that little pointy thing, honey. Child. All that's left is for this one to come off. And this hand will be good. Oh, excuse me, y'all. And I still got two more in this hand. And once these two come off, I ain't got to sit and soak or nothing, child.
Well, you know I broke a nail today.
I didn't want to sit and soak. To
I
tell
get
you the
so
truth,
upset when I break a nail. Oh my God.
my nails don't never come off. This is honestly mind over matter,
Yeah.
cause my nails don't never come
Yeah,
off.
your nails don't usually come off.
So this is mind over matter, cause I was taking them off to let my nails breathe. Cause this hand, they've been on since April, and I've never taken them off or got them replaced. So I was like, child, let me get the oh, and I got the nail right here in my hand. I got the nail right here, and all this is gel.
Oh, God, Joseph, we got a lot of messages about yesterday's conversation. Did you know that?
Hmm.
When we were talking about mental health and stuff like that, we got a lot of messages about
That was
yesterday's
the other day.
conversation. Well, yeah, the other day, we got a lot of messages about mental health and how a lot of people really appreciated us talking about mental health. So shout out to all those people that I got messages from. Thank you so very much for all of your compliments about our show the other day. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. But most of all, I'm glad that everyone that was listening, people that were listening got something out of it. Um, I have a friend, one of the subscribers that sent me a message told me that they wanted to thank me for doing the show because they had actually been speaking to a loved one of theirs that they had been really trying to pressure into seeking out therapy, and this particular loved one was really really against it because they felt like they didn't want nobody to think they was crazy for going to see a therapist. But when this person and the loved one that they were speaking of were watching us talking about mental health, this person decided to make an appointment to go and seek out some type of therapy. And that was one of the goals. That was one of the goals of us talking about
mental health was, and that's what I tell you all the time, Joseph. Like, I remember when ever I was telling everybody about you being on dialysis and how upset you were. When I was telling people that you were on dialysis, I was like, Joseph, you could be potentially helping someone by telling your story, and as both of us told, our stories and our journeys with mental health, you telling your story about, how you went to seek out, therapy when your mom passed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me, of course, dealing with mental health on a different level of me having bipolar disorder and some other underlying mental conditions. We help somebody. We help somebody. We help somebody. Somebody out there that was watching us decided that they are going to take the first step, and the first step is usually the hardest step, Joseph. It really is. It's usually the hardest step, to actually make an appointment to seek out therapy. And like I said, in the black community, there's still a stigma of therapy and mental health. And I'm glad to see that the door is cracked just a little bit. It's cracked, but at least the door is cracked and it's not closed anymore. People are starting to open up their hearts and their minds to know and understand what mental health is, what are the symptoms, what are the signs, and when they're realizing that they may or may not have an issue, the saving grace is that they're going out and they're doing something about it.
Yep, the first step is knowing that you have a problem, and the second step is figuring out how to fix it. That's how it is. That's how it works. That's how it should be done. Because if you try to fix it on your own, 9 times out of 10, it ain't getting fixed. It ain't. Trust me, I know. I've been there, done that. I tried to fix it, kept doing the same thing over and over and over, and asking myself, am I crazy? Why do I keep doing the same thing over and over and over again? Like, what's wrong with me? But I didn't have the tools and the necessary means to figure out why I was doing what I was doing and how to stop it. As soon as I went to a therapist and she gave me the tools, she told me how to, slowly but surely come up out this mindset I was in. And baby, when I tell you, I stopped it immediately. Now there was times I got dragged back into it. I ain't gonna lie. There was times I got dragged back into it, but I immediately realized what I was doing.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people try to fix it on their own. A lot of people try to fix it on their own. And unfortunately, sometimes it goes to a capacity where you just can't take it anymore. You can't fix it on your own. So like I said, I'm just glad the door is cracked. I'm glad the door is cracked. And I'm also glad that we as black people, we can have a conversation about mental health these days, when before, you wouldn't speak of it unless you spoke about, like I said, and this is a cliche, we spoke about Uncle Willie in the back room that we kept in the back room. We just slid his little plate up under the door.
Well, I got tired of being sick and tired. Remember that commercial? I'm tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of
Mm-hmm.
myself. It's very courageous to ask for help, in my opinion.
Yes, it
It
is. It
is.
is. It's very
It is.
courageous. It's a very hmm, it's very honorable. It's very adult of you. It's very mature of you to recognize when you have an issue to fix it.
Because a
And
lot of people don't recognize it.
yeah,
A lot of people don't recognize it,
yes.
and they don't, or they know something is wrong, but they
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to go about fixing it.
Mm-hmm.
Or they'll try to fix it themselves, or they'll try to pray it away. Ain't nothing wrong with prayer, but sometimes you need that extra kick.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need that extra kick in
Yeah,
your
you do.
butt.
Yeah, you do.
to get the tools that you need to help yourself
Mm-hmm.
figure it
Mm-hmm.
out.
Yeah. Well, it's about acceptance. It really is about acceptance. It's about, accepting what's your reality and what's going on in your surroundings. It's about accepting the reality of what's going on. Sometimes you have to just put your hands up and say, listen, what's the saying the kids say? It is what it is. It is what it is. That's what ain't that what the young children say?
Well, I say it.
They say it is what it is.
And
It
I
is
ain't
what it
one of the
is.
young children.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know,
Even
some
mental issues will break you down if you don't seek medical
it will.
care.
It
Yes.
will. I know it did for me. I know it did for me. I remember a very good friend of mine brought to my attention, my mental issues that I was having at the time. And the more they brought it up, the more I fought and the more angry I got. The more I yelled, the more I screamed. And, it got to a point where, my mind was so fixated on the Joseph tool, I would be in pain. And, a lot of people, what a lot of you don't know is mental issues can cause pain. It can actually cause physical pain. My doctor had me on pain medication because my mental illness was so painful to me that I had to take pain medication.
Well, for me, I knew something was wrong with me. I knew for me to keep making the same mistake over and over and over and over again,
Hmm.
it was like I just was like, I'm not a stupid person. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? Like, why am I keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over? Like, it frustrated me. And to the point where I said, you know what? Maybe I need to see a therapist because something ain't right. Like, for me, it was just, I'm smart, I'm not dumb. Something wrong. Like, and I was getting sick and tired, like I said, of being sick and tired of myself. And I said, let me see a therapist. And I promise you, that woman fixed it.
She
I
broke it
fixed it.
down.
But she broke it down to me in a way and fixed it in a way where I was just like, you know what? Okay. Okay, now it just all makes sense to me. And once I figured out what was wrong and why I was doing the things I was doing, hey, it was easy to stop.
Yeah.
It was easy to break the habit. But beforehand, it was just, I said, I swear I'm never doing this again. I swear I'm never doing this again. And turned around and did it again. It
Yeah.
might have been months, it might have been years, but I turned around and did it all over
Yeah.
again.
And it took me many, many years to find the right therapist that was able to to break it down to me to a point where I understood and I got it. This therapist like, Mr. McRae, you were a preemie, and you've been fighting ever since you've been born. And she took it from there, and she just made it make so much sense to me, Joseph.
Bye, Cole.
See you later, Cole.
We all need a little help. Sometimes all you have to do is ask. There's
Hmm.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But sometimes, William, like in my case, people saw what I was doing, and at the end of the day, that should have embarrassed me. But it was more embarrassing to me to go to somebody and say, how do I stop this behavior?
Hmm.
Than it was for them to see me doing the behavior. Because, and really, it's hard to explain. It's like, I'll use this as an example. You have a prostitute, right? She's prostituting. People see her doing it. But at the same time, it's hard for her to go to somebody and say, help me stop. Because in her mind, she's admitting to doing something wrong, or she's admitting to doing something that people look down upon, as opposed to her just going to a therapist and saying, help me stop this. You know, it takes that sometimes to
And
get
sometimes
the right one for you. I with the mental. Wait, what she said?
And you know what? And I really want to put a lot of emphasis on this because unbeknownst to us and through no fault of our own, we as Black people have been brought up to be prideful, you know. And a part of us not going out and seeking help is because we don't want to swallow our pride, or we feel like we have to swallow our pride in order to seek out help, when in reality, you know, or we don't want to become an imposition on anyone, when in reality, we love one another. Of course, you have people in your life that you love. You have family members and loved ones and stuff like that. And a lot of our family members we can go to and just say, listen, I'm having some issues, and our loved ones will, some of us, our loved ones will say, okay, well, if you're having this issue, I want to walk with you. I want to help you. I want to be there for you, you know. But, because we've been raised to have so much pride, and be prideful, and we were always raised to, you know, don't back down, don't swallow your pride, and we succumb to whatever mental issues we have, and they usually go without being helped, simply because we don't want to say we're like, oh well, if I go seek out help, that's me swallowing my pride. You're not swallowing your pride. You don't understand how courageous you are. You don't understand. It takes a strong-willed person to get up and do something about it. It does. It takes a strong will to do something about it. Be that strong person for yourself. As much as you say if you say you love yourself, you want the best for yourself, you want to live your best life, be that strong, courageous, strong-willed person that is not thinking about whether or not it's prideful or not, and go and seek out the help that you need. That's what you should do.
But I think for a lot of Black people, because we grew up with what goes on in this house stays in this house, I think that's why it's hard for us to seek therapy.
Right.
Because remember, it's going on in the house. 9 times out of 10, it ain't going on in the street. So you just feel like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to tell anybody. I just want to figure it out. And then we're taught to pray about it or to talk to the minister. And, a few ministers nowadays, they'll tell you to seek therapy. A lot of ministers nowadays are untouchable, so you can't even speak to your minister.
Now, when you say untouchable, what do you mean?
They're untouchable, meaning that you can't get to them because they so mega this and mega that, and make an appointment, and then they got 1,000 members. So your appointment could be in January of next year, and it's October.
Right. In the meantime, you're suffering.
Right. A lot of times, ministers nowadays are very untouchable, and a lot of them ain't trained to handle what you going through.
Right. Right.
But then some of them ain't gonna tell you to go to a therapist either. They're gonna say, "Oh, Sister Brenda, we gonna sit and pray about it.
Right.
The Lord is gonna.
We're gonna get the prayer wheels together.
And I'm not saying the Lord can't fix it, but the Lord is gonna fix it through prayer, with you getting the proper help, not just sitting home praying all day, saying, "Lord, take the depression away. Lord, take these feelings of whatever away from me." No, if you get the proper help and do that prayer, yes, that will work. Definitely will work. But when you just sitting home, not getting the proper help, and just, "Lord, take the feeling away. Lord, take the feeling away." Every day you fall deeper and deeper and deeper into depression. Because you gotta get the right help. You gotta get the right help. It's just too Pastor anyway.
That's one of the things that I'm gonna miss about my church here. Shout out to my pastor, Kevin E. Taylor. The one thing that I love about him, he is touchable. I can pick up the phone and call my pastor at 3 a.m. in the morning. He's like, "Okay, Tramel, what's going on?" And I can talk to him. I can have a conversation where he's not gonna tell me, "What, Jamel, why you wake me up out of my sleep? You have to wait till Sunday to talk to me about this." My pastor is one of those pastors that just likes to engage with his parishioners. He's one of those people that, if you come to him and you ask him for a moment, he will give you a moment. If you need to talk to him and you need to vent, or you need to just have a conversation with him about anything, he can do it. I hope Unity Fellowship in Atlanta is just as inviting as Unity Fellowship here. I really do.
He said it is.
Yeah, he did. He did. The pastor said it is. So I'm
we'll
looking
see.
forward to it. I really am looking forward.
We will see.
Yes, most definitely, definitely, yes. You seem to be a little tired. You look like you're a little tired, Joseph. Are you tired?
I am.
Yeah,
I'm a little drained.
you're a little drained.
Not as much as I would be, because they couldn't pull as much fluid off me today because my blood pressure kept dropping and they were scared.
Yeah, I was meaning to ask you about that.
Yeah, my blood pressure kept dropping and they were scared.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't do what was supposed to. They did like a liter less.
Okay.
Which, I feel I could have handled it, but you noticed I didn't come to the car looking like I was going to pass out.
Right. Well, you came to the car kind of bubbly today.
Right. Because I
Yeah.
didn't feel drained like I normally do.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel lightheaded.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel none of that. So,
But you do feel okay today, right?
oh yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Just a little sleep. I know when I wake up tomorrow I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But today,
Yeah, you probably just need some rest.
And then I fell asleep and I set the alarm to wake me up for this. So it was like, oh God, I don't want to get
Were
up.
you able to sleep while you were in dialysis today, or did
I
you?
slept the last phone call you made to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was rushing you off the phone for real. It wasn't that I was asleep. And when I hung up that phone, the next thing I know, they was like, Mr. McRae, wake up. Hey, just Tracy.
Hey, just Tracy.
And I agree with you, Joseph. Some pastors are hard to reach, and most pastors have very little knowledge of mental health because they are too focused on spiritual. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I was asleep the whole time. And when he woke me up, I was like, oh my God, Tremel been sitting outside. Because he took me off the machine at like 2:45. So I was.
Well, I hope you weren't rushing because of me.
No, I can't rush. I gotta hold my arm.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I hope
no
you weren't
rushing
rushing because of me, because I mean, I don't mind sitting outside
bleeding when I stopped bleeding.
I don't. I
You
really
can't
don't.
rush that.
I actually was. I was actually, because traffic was horrific today. I didn't go for down 440. It was much simpler for me to go down Kennedy Boulevard today. I went right down Kennedy Boulevard, and I was there before 2:30, and I left the house at like quarter after.
Hold on 1 second. You're welcome, Grateful Heart. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. Yes, get into Michael Myers for me because I can't watch no horror tonight because Mr. Scaredy Pants won't let me.
Don't be blaming it on me.
Tomorrow, definitely, I will have my vanilla Swiss almond with you. Definitely.
Yes, I'm going to make sure that I go to the store tomorrow and get some vanilla
have
Swiss
that
almond
tomorrow.
ice cream. Yes, I will remind you.
Yes, definitely, because I totally forgot today.
Yeah.
It was the dialysis day. Don't hold it against me. Because on dialysis days, honestly, all I'm thinking about is coming home, getting something to eat, and getting in the bed.
Oh,
yes, tomorrow we're going to have some ice cream together. And we're going to celebrate your birthday another day.
Yes, we will celebrate Grateful Heart's birthday.
On November 1st, even though it was today.
Mm-hmm.
Because I promised you, and I meant my promise.
Yes, definitely. I'll make sure he gets the ice cream. Trust me, I will. Because then that'll mean I will be able to have a couple of spoonfuls myself. Yes.
But I hope they have it, because last time you went, they didn't have it.
Yeah, they didn't have it the last time. Not at the Acme around the corner, but yeah. Joseph, another thing I'm excited about is we got the finalization on our bedroom.
Enjoy your birthday.
we made the finalization. We got the finalization on our bedroom, so we will have a bed and a bedroom suit when we get to Georgia. I can't wait because the bedroom suit that we picked out is really really nice. It
Mm-hmm.
really is just really nice. And
What was
so
that? EYDM. I'm making I'm making random observations about love streamers. I'm guessing you both on you like and
what
you
happened?
both
I can't read it.
well I had a fish. I like Cool Ranch Doritos. He likes shrooms, and neither one of us is a Capricorn.
What was the question?
Um, it says I'm making random observations about live streamers. I'm guessing you both own at least one fish. We don't own fish at all.
No, we don't.
You both like Cool Ranch Doritos.
No.
I do.
Yeah, Joseph does.
You
Yeah.
both ate shrooms at some point in your life. No, because I don't
No.
like mushrooms.
No.
You do.
I like mushrooms, yeah, but I not the kind of shrooms he talking about.
Oh, well, if it was to get me high, no. One of you is a Capricorn. No,
No.
neither one of us is a Capricorn.
Yeah, neither one of us is a Capricorn.
Thank you, Grateful Heart. Oh, thank you.
Well, you are kind of close because I am a Sagittarius. I am a Sagittarius. I'm not a Capricorn. I am a Sagittarius. My birthday is December 15th. I believe Capricorns start on December 16th. I'm not sure.
20th.
December 20th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I'm close, about 5 days. 5 days. But I am a Sagittarius, yes. My mom is actually a Capricorn. Her birthday is December 23rd. Yeah. And Lips is a Capricorn.
Well, I'm nowhere near a Capricorn. But anywho.
That's right, Lawrence. Your birthday is coming up as well. And let me just say something about Lawrence Joseph. I was looking at Lawrence's pictures today. I took the time out to look at some of Lawrence's pictures on Facebook. And Lawrence is quite the handsome guy. He's quite the handsome guy. He's quite the looker. I'm so surprised that Lawrence that you're not that you're single because you're so handsome.
Yes, Melissa, I'm an Aries to my core.
Yes, he is. He's an Aries in every sense, every feel, every scenario, every sense of word. Joseph is a straight up. When you think of Aries, this is the definition of it. He's true, and he's one true to heart. With his arrogance, his facetiousness, his narcissism, he is just a Aries. Yes.
With all that being said,
Or what being
the
said.
only reason why people get that is because they bring it out in me.
Get what?
Well, all you just said.
Well, I mean, Joseph, I said those things, but I didn't say them as a negative. I said them just because that's what they are. That's what you are, That is exactly what you are and who you are, Joseph. You are just y'all see the attitude.
No, I'm scratching my eye for real.
Y'all see y'all see how just Joseph is just very a matter of fact about himself and about life. He's just very, very matter of fact. And when I say that, I don't say that as a negative.
Yes,
That is
Grateful Heart.
one of the strong points about him being an Aries is that they are just people that they just keep it real, period.
We don't talk about how nice I am, how free willing I am to give of myself, how I have a heart when I want to.
I do talk about that.
And it's always everybody. It's not just you. Everybody always talks about the negative of an Aries. But you know why? Because they bring out the negativity in
But
them.
it's not. I'm not talking about the negative of an Aries. I'm talking about the
No,
strength
I'm
of
just
an
saying in
Aries.
general, nobody ever have nothing good to say about us. It's always they mean. They just let whatever come out of their mouth that they want. They don't care what they say. Well, why do you bring that out in me? Did you ever stop to think that maybe that happens because you brought it out in me? Did you ever stop to think that the arrogance that I portray is because of you? Did you ever stop to think that all the negative things that
Well, the
people say
arrogance that you
about
portray is
Aries?
because y'all think y'all all that.
Well, we are. If we don't believe it, who else will?
Did I say something wrong?
I'm just saying.
No, that's what I'm saying.
If
Did I
we
say
don't
something
believe it, who
wrong?
will? But how is that a negative?
I didn't say it was
No,
a
I'm not
negative.
saying you. I'm just saying people in general. They use that as a negative. Just because you walk around with your head down and I walk around with my head up and I look at you over my glasses, that's not my problem. That's your problem. Hold your head up, baby. Believe you are who you. When I told you it was Beyonce, what did you say?
I'm Beyonce.
All right, and it only took me to tell you that for you to believe it. So that's my point. Why knock me? Because my head is high, and when I look at you, you feel I'm looking down. Not you. I'm not talking about you in particular. I'm talking about other people have told me this too. Why do you feel inadequate and feel like I'm looking down at you? If you held your head on a pedestal, if you held yourself on the same pedestal as me, then when I look over my glasses at you, you look over your glasses at me.
Because sometimes dealing with you as an Aries, it can be confusing. Like, remember, I told you how you said that, Tramel, you're the Beyonce to my Jay-Z. And when I owned the fact that you said that, I was like, wow. I said, Joseph, you can't, we had this conversation. I said, Joseph, you just don't understand what that compliment meant to me. I said, but then when I own it, you roll your eyes. You was like, Tramel, okay. Okay, yeah, I know, yeah, Tramel, I know I told you the Beyonce to my Jay-Z, but don't go too far. Don't take it too far. You are nobody's Beyonce. And I was like, well, how can you give a person a compliment and then snatch it back from them? Because that's what it feels like. I said, you may not mean that. You may not mean that, but that's what it feels like when you say things like that. So that's why it can sometimes be difficult interacting or dealing with you as an Aries, because sometimes some of the things that you say, like you said, a lot of people don't talk about the great things about it. Like Joseph is the sweetest, I kid y'all not. Joseph is the sweetest person that you would ever want to meet in your life. If you would ever meet him in person, he is the sweetest person that you ever want to meet in your life, right? But then there's this other side of him that will tell you something like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck up out of my face, I'm going to beat you into the new city of Jerusalem. Or he'll have a look on his face like, I'm better than you. So back up, But in reality, that look that he has on his face that says that, he really doesn't mean that.
We was talking about that, Melissa, episode 33.
What's that?
She said one was we talking about mental health. It was episode 33.
Yeah, it was episode 33, yeah.
Melissa, see, and that's the problem that I have, that I'm secure in myself. And I think people don't like that I'm secure in myself. But one thing I will never let anybody do is take that security away from me. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you feel. I don't. What you feel ain't my problem. That's your problem. Because I'm always going to be me. I'm always going to look over my glasses at you. Some people, I do look at them like they're beneath me because I'm not going to say it, but it's not everybody. And I just feel like if I make you feel inadequate, then you need to go back and check yourself and figure out what's wrong with you. Because ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. You need to go check yourself and figure out, why am I making you feel inadequate? Because that ain't my intent. And if you just feeling inadequate standing there having a conversation with me, then I don't know what to tell you. Because I'm not going to change who I am just to make you comfortable. It just ain't going. It don't work that way. I'm not going to dumb myself down or play myself less than who I feel I am just to make you feel comfortable. That's not my problem. That's your problem, and you need to figure it out. Now, when it comes to my husband, like what he said about the Beyonce thing, if he tells me something like that, then I'll explain to him that it was a joke. It was just a joke. Why, I didn't understand why he took my joke as me being for real when I gave him the compliment to begin with. Because I ain't saying nothing that I don't mean. But when you constantly sit running around, I'm Beyonce, I'm Beyonce, of course I'm going to counteract that with child, please. Well, just as a joke, not meaning that my compliment was less than what I meant it as.
Right. But
But
when you
anybody
realize,
else,
but when you realize how much it really meant to me, you said to me, "Oh, Tramel, I didn't know. I
right.
didn't realize. I didn't
But I'm
realize
saying,
how much it meant
when
to
it
you." And
comes to
that's what the
you,
point I was trying to make to
you
you.
can tell me something like that. But
Hmm.
anybody else, I'm not playing around in your pity parties and with your insecurities. I'm not. I'm just not. Like my husband is a whole nother story. But anybody else, I'm not. I'm not playing in your insecurity pool. That's your business. That's your problem. You figure it out. I need some of that. That's your business. That's your problem. You figure it out. I don't. That's what makes me mad about people. They want me to sit and be worried about their insecurities because I come across as this confident, arrogant person. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck. Like I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That's just what it is. And most Aries people come across like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you want us to say? What do you want us to do? I'm not.
Pardon me, guys. Yeah,
That's all I can say.
yeah. Don't you just love this stuff?
I
It's
love
so
that.
cute. Somebody gave this to us at one of the Pride events. Actually, I forget what company makes. I think some company called
Ain't it on the
Euro.
bottom?
And it's a little lip balm. That's what
But
it
it's
is.
round and you can
It's
just
round. It's
rub it
like a
on.
whole. It's like a little circle. It's so cute and compact.
My lips was crunchy.
Yes, it's good for those of you that like to carry around something for your chapped lips. It looks like a little ball. See, looks like a little ball, little blue ball. But
And Melissa Mosley, you're absolutely right.
what's that?
Huh?
What's she saying?
Once you get an Aries, you have to know how to keep their attention because we get bored real quick.
Yeah, yeah, that's so true.
We get bored real quick.
But when they're interested in something, they're very interested in it.
Oh, when I want it, I'm going to get it. One way or another.
Yeah, when they're interested in something, they're interested in it. When they're engaged, they are engaged and fixated on that one thing. Y'all cannot tell y'all how many times I'll be sitting here trying to have a conversation with Joseph and he be in that phone. And I'll be like, Joseph, if you don't put that damn phone down while I'm talking to you.
But I know everything you're saying.
Yeah, but he can repeat everything that I'm saying. I'm like, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. And did y'all see? You see? Yes, I'd be like, but that's not the point. I just said put the goddamn phone down. Put the phone down and put it back on the hook.
Well, y'all, it's time.
It's time to go already?
It's time to go already.
Wow, it doesn't seem like we've been talking that long. Well, I want to thank Deborah for coming up and speaking on our platform tonight. Thank you so much again, Deborah. Mwah, we love you so very,
We
very much.
appreciate you.
And thank you. Shout out to everybody out there in LA and in California. Um, and you guys make sure that you're watching us on all social media platforms wherever you are. And of course you know what those platforms are, and make sure you go over to the McRaeKingz boutique, and like Deborah said, you need to pick up you some Dare to Be Different merchandise over there, especially if you're a person that dares to be different, or if you want to become a lifetime member, or if you are a lifetime member, get your Team McRae lifetime member t-shirt over there at the McRaeKingz boutique, or you can
Don't buy the navy blue one.
Yeah, don't buy the navy blue one. We have a navy blue.
And if there's a black one, definitely don't buy that.
There's a navy blue T-shirt over there. I made an error. Matter of fact, I gotta take that out of the what you call it.
Colors.
Yeah, I had to take that out of the colors. But there's a navy blue shirt over there. It has navy blue letters, and it's a navy blue shirt. The letters or nothing shows up on it.
You
So
can see them in the
yeah,
phone, but
and
that's
you
it.
can tell which one it is. Anyway, you can really tell which one it is. But yes, get your Team McRae T-shirt over there. It says Team McRae, a lifetime member, and or you can get your I'll have a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll T-shirt, or you can get your Queen Tornado T-shirt. Shout out to NQ's World.
Or
Um,
you could get your spun slapped and fucked up
well,
T-shirt.
that's the Team McRae T-shirt, actually. So and then we have beautiful coffee mugs over there. You can even get a vintage Jomel pillow over there. It's a picture of our dog that we had Jomel on. It's the cutest pillow. So you can get a Jomel pillow over there. There's so many different pieces of merchandise that you can get. We have cell phone
Just go check it out.
cases. We have water bottles. We have cups. We have tumblers,
Mask.
masks. We have all different types of stuff over there. So go and check out the McRaeKingz boutique. Even if you don't purchase anything, just go check it out and see what you see. Um, that's really all I have to say.
Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so be notified when we go live. You can also help support the McRaeKingz platform by donating. The Cash App is right in the bottom left-hand corner.
Right there.
Right there. So you can send us a donation, $5, $2, $3, $4, $100, whatever's on your heart, honey.
Yes, and don't forget, guys. Don't forget, we're having this contest for you guys to win a king or a queen ring. These are the king rings. So if you're interested in these are the king rings. The king ring is a
No, it's
crown.
not going to be that one. He's just showing
Yeah.
it to you.
Well, you can get it in an array of different
I mean,
colors.
you could get. I mean that particular ring on your
Yeah.
finger is not what they get.
Right. No, it's this ring right here. This is the king ring. It comes in an array of different colors. It comes in gold, rose gold. It also comes in
Silver,
black.
black.
It comes in silver. I believe you can get it in like a red and black now too. And you can also get it with the stones in it too. So if you are interested in winning one of these rings, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to send us a cash app of $20. What did we say? $20? $20 to enter yourself for a chance to win this king ring, which is valued at $60. So, consider sending us a donation, and we will put your name in the pool to win. And we're going to have a drawing for the king ring on Thanksgiving Day, I believe.
And
And
now, if you're a woman, your ring looks totally different. We
if you-
just don't have a queen ring.
we
to
just
show
don't
you
have
right
it.
now.
We actually do have it, but I just can't find it right now because we're moving and things are all packed up and stuff. I can't find the queen ring. But if you are interested in winning one of these rings, we're going to be doing a giveaway of two. We're going to give away 2 king rings and 2 queen rings. Okay.
And don't forget, I didn't forget my Christmas giveaway of the McRaeKingz mug.
mhm.
I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to put in the mug.
Well, yes, it's going to be a gift basket
Because
that
I
would
didn't want
include
to
the
just send
McRaeKingz
you
mug.
a
Yeah.
mug. So it might be a mug and a t-shirt,
Mhm.
a mug and some candy, a
Mhm.
mug and something.
Yeah, it's going to be a gift basket. It's going to be a surprise gift basket that we're going to give away. And it could have a host of many, many things in
And
it.
I believe
So,
it may be 2.
yes.
So 2 of you will have a chance to win.
Yes, most definitely. Yes. So,
Now, I'm sorry.
right.
As far as the mugs go, if I put t-shirts in there, you're going to have to give me time because I'm not just going to order, say, a medium t-shirt and you are a extra large. So I'm going to have to get your shirt size if you win and then
Right.
wait for the shirt to come and then mail you your prize.
Right.
So,
And we will have a demo. We will have a sample of what the t-shirt looks like for you to view very soon. So
it's
you
going to
know,
just be simple. A McRaeKingz member for life t-shirt.
yes.
You're not getting a choice.
Yes. No, no, no. What I'm saying is people probably want a visual of what the shirt looks like. So we will have that as soon as we move, guys. We're packing up now. We really just don't have it offhand to show you at the moment, but we will have it. Yes.
Right. And with that being said, if nobody told you yesterday or today that they loved you, know that Tramel and I do, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Also, always walk in love, peace, sunshine, happiness, and all those great and wonderful things. Always dare to be different. Why would you want to be the same? You were created uniquely different. So dare to be different. And on
Hmm.
that note, guys, you know what we say every single show. Unless you're a new subscriber, that's the only way you don't know. But we're going to say it anyway. It is Team McRae.
All damn day.
Later, y'all.
Talk to you soon.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.